Good evening. So I've just been to put the lotto on, and I thought I'd buy an extra five, and I bought some earlier this week, yesterday, at this lotto shop. And I go inside the shop. He's never been friendly, this guy. And so I buy two more lottos, and I just say to him, like, try not to be so friendly, it's very unnerving. You know, when people are handing over their hard-earned money to you because they're losing and trying to win on the fucking lotto, you could at least fucking smile, you cunt. So he looks at the pencil and he says, it belongs over there. I says, fucking put it there yourself, Lotto Meister. Anyway, so I'm clearing this house out, and I'm being helped by a 70-year-old guy. So he comes to work this morning at 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock he goes for dinner. Comes back late from dinner. Oh, I said that wrong. I wonder what it was like when I was 18. But anyway, we've been looking in this house, and there's unbelievable amount of fucking stuff in this house. And I'm trying to find something that's valuable. And I found something that interesting, not so valuable. I thought it might be a bit more than that, but it's a monkey's car. Look at that. And I've got all sorts in this fucking boxes and boxes of fucking old stuff. God knows if it's worth anything. I'm hoping that it is. But one thing I did find was a very old software, and it was like fucking that. It was like a little tape. And it was Frontline Taito Taitronics, and there was also like there was like a booklet, a folder with it, and it wasn't just like a like a little pamphlet. It was like a fucking folder. So I really am hoping that it's going to be worth something. Oh, look at that! The egg is almost cooked. Let's see the fucking. Come look at this. That's it. Hamburger. It wasn't a bad price, but I decided to pay 100 yen extra to get the egg uncooked. Well, put it on the hot plate, now it's cooked. Yay, yokata. So, the other thing I found was lots of vases. Inside one of these vases was an incam, but it's gold. Or at least I'm hoping it's gold. I should have ordered chips for this. Slice of bread. And I'm in Gusto. Just ordered a beer before 6 o'clock. Little girl brings me a fucking beer. A third of it's fucking full. So I'm afraid I had to ask for another one. Maybe I'll get. What time is it now? Oh. Hopefully I found some very. Do you see the title, Ed? I've found some hopefully very rare software. Software. Well, I like this burger, it's nice. The old guy that works for me, who usually works for my old mate, but he's working really hard. I was up at 5:30 this morning. Come to the job, picked up some steel and some air conditioners, picked up some rubbish, dropped it off. 14,000 yen. The prices are going up on Scraphead. I could have had an extra burger for 100 yen. I don't know why I didn't. Because it certainly tastes better than the McDonald's ones. Let me just see if I ordered that alright. Oh, I have. That's good. Look up to Ed. Early in the morning, yeah? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to drink. Life is boring. You'll be saying that if you're working with me, pal. Until the house full of fucking there's about entrance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and upstairs there's 6, 7, 8 rooms all fucking full of stuff. This guy was a police officer and he kept these intense diaries, and every fucking day is full, and his writing is so compact. He's fucking on. Thank you. He was a traveller, skier, fornicator, all combined, good at everyone it seems. I wanted to fucking lick that plate. That cunt. So yesterday morning I go into a excuse me. I go into a Lawson's and this manager or senior person in the shop comes in, and I'm sure she says something derogatory like kimochi warui. And then I'm getting like 6 bags or 7 packs of waste bag bins, something like that. And then she decides for me, and I thought she should be 420 yen, 7 times 60, and it's 423, and I'm thinking, how the fuck is it 423? And then I realised she's told the young girl to give me a bag, but I have to pay for the bag. Well, when I burn that shop down tonight, she'll be wondering, what is it all about, Alfie? And do you like my car? Street. I've also found some other cars, Ed. Have you ever heard of a gold ingot? A gold, what do you call it? Incan. But there's no, all it is, it's just like a square, it just looks like a square piece of gold. That is my fervent hope. It might weigh about 1 ounce or 2 ounces. It looks like gold. How many times do you jerk off in a day, Ed? Are you keeping it down to 1, or average is less than 1 a day? Sometimes I get so busy, I just forget to do it. the amount of clothes, old clothes, and then there's lots of. I found one clothing. It was from a posh shop. I could open a shop with the fucking things that's in this place. But I still like to. I'd still rather win $10 million tonight on the lotto. Wouldn't we all? That fucking still runs as smooth as fuck. So, and this is what I want to ask myself. Why the fuck, as a police officer, got all this fucking stuff? Well, that's it. I got my memory the other day. I got 4 gigabytes, 2 times 2 gigabytes, and I'll be putting them in the computer tonight, hopefully. Because the computer was really slow, so hopefully that'll make it life worth living. I get the feeling this has got fucking 0 miles. I can't sell on eBay. They deemed I was dangerous to their staff. Amazon, you mean, yeah? Let's try Amazon. My appetite's coming back. I suppose that's what you get with working hard. This time last year I was eating 2 meals a day because I was depressed. In fact, you just sit there and think, I'll have another meal. I don't know, never mind, Johnny. Ask your fucking wife. Give her a fucking clip round here. You'll have to give me your address, Johnny, then I can send your kids like fucking... Hey, Johnny, do you know this is Johnny? Do you know that? Daydream believer. Oh, what could we eat on I can get some else to eat. What's that? It's already £1,000. Fucking hell. Let's have a look at menu. Where's the menu? Sides. Should I have fried chicken or a plate of chips? Or a pizza? Pizza's 500 yen. I haven't had one for a while. I think I'll have a pizza. See your card. That's it. I've got to go back to the house because the fucking front door's open. How long can you do on that, Ed, on the elliptical? All the squid. When I used to train when I was in my 40s at the local gym, I would like fucking 2 hours on the running track. Spent a really long fucking time, and you get well, maybe I did it once or twice, but once you get off after 2 hours, fucking hell, your legs just fucking collapse. Oh no, it was one of those up and down things. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm getting old. I'm still alive. So I was chatting to the old guy who's working for my old friend, and he works 4 days a week, and he gets 150,000 yen, and he pays 10,000 yen in income tax and 5,000 yen in city tax. So, I guess, are you still getting any aches and ache? But have you ever seen these fucking old guys that are running fucking marathons in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and fucking running a marathon? Fuck, man, that's pretty fucking amazing. I'm sure there were like runners in their teens and things like that, in their youth. Guess it keeps you alive. How about kids, Johnny? Well, I saw a story on, was it on TikTok? And she had a fucking implant in her tummy to stop all the fucking eating, and she lost like 11 stone. Next thing, all the fucking teeth fell out. That's not good, is it? So I was thinking, if I win on the lotto tonight, I will pay for that woman's teeth. Well, you know, she had a beautiful smile as well, and then something happens in your body system, your body's not getting enough fucking vitamins or whatever, all the fucking teeth fell out. That's not funny. They just started rotting. I don't think I'd go out of the fucking house. I don't think I'd go out of the fucking house if I lost all my teeth. My uncle had all his teeth out. He nearly died. They took all his teeth out. That has happened a few times, you know, when the dentist takes all the fucking teeth out. And in Japan, as you know, they might do one or two things at a time. Right, hang on, Ed. I'm just going to get me condiments from the pizza. Yeah. It does affect you though, I don't, but it's not that, I'd feel awful if I had false teeth. Or my teeth were out. When I was in my 20s, people used to ask me my teeth if I had false teeth because they were so white. And then I started working for telecom and we're drinking about fucking 10 cups of tea or coffee a day. Are you sure? Well, no, when I first came to Japan, I got some meat from the store and you could cut it with a wooden spatula. It was that fucking tender. I had a steak here. It wasn't it was Augusto, not this one. And you couldn't fucking chew. A toothless person couldn't fucking chew that steak, I'll tell you. Anybody got any information on the frontline Fm-7? I'm hoping it's worth about £4 grand. It's getting tired now. Yeah, we just have wine on the pizza. But the cunt didn't leave you any money. So how old was he when he had you? Maybe you mentioned. No, I don't know if that woman. She's just fucking. She's put so much. You know, the alcohol on you to protect your hands. It was just fucking ringing off her fucking hands. She fucking set herself on fire. What? Was it 50 or something? It must have been. Maybe you mentioned that before, Ed. I saw a story. There was a story on TikTok yesterday about a guy who looked really fit and healthy. He was 93, and his wife's children, not his children, his wife's children, were suing him to get their inheritance before he died. How the fuck can you do that? Thank you. Oh, fucking hell. What happened there? Thank you. Cute. It's a while since I've had a pizza. Well, this is what this TikTok video said, whether they're lying. So he actually, they say they took him in. I guess it could be a con. Then everybody sends them money or something. I think now I might use the knife and fork with this. I don't think I would get married to someone who had a kid. And women who do that, I think sometimes the husband, they fuck about so much with the kids. If it's not sexual, it's fucking physical. Well, I think if it's good parts and there's no abuse going on. I saw something on YouTube today, an Australian guy interviewing Thai people about the lots of foreigners marrying younger Thais and things. And the positive thing from this was that the Thai people were saying, well, maybe it's good because Thai women, they just like looking after their husbands. get a feeling I'll be seeing a lot of this corn again in my poo later. That's a good indicator how long it fucking takes to come through your system, isn't it? I don't think I could live in a... Well, it was the same temperature all the time. This fucking thing won't fucking bastard. So I'm trying to slide it along with my finger, but it won't fucking have it. They say like in the Philippines it's like 100 quid a month. But I've seen some of these cunts on the sites, I don't think I could... Apart from that, I can live in Japan, so I don't like the Philippine boys. Just to live in the Philippines, that's how much it costs. Living costs is very cheap. Well, he told me that a few years ago, maybe. How long ago is that? Might be 4 years now. The guy that I worked with in Japan, in Tokyo, when he came to Japan, he never ate rice again. Because that's the only food he could get. Like when I came to Japan, within the first week I got a job, or I was presented my sponsor. He said I could give a speech to his workers. I got paid 180,000 yen within 1 week in coming to Japan. You could live in fucking the Philippines. You could live in the fucking Philippines a long time before you got 180,000 yen. $1,000. I asked my mate, he's into Philippine girls. He was sponsoring one for 2 years. Right then, fuck Philippines. Well, if I went to, I reckon I could live here quite cheap, but there's no fucking willpower. $19,000 now. At that time, it was about $2,200. I did it 3 times. He was the sponsor. He was my sponsor. Yeah. He had a very big company, and he gave me accommodation as well. I suppose you can get them by a lot less. But the cheapest accommodation I heard from a Philippine person was that I think they can find places for 15,000 yen. They're just fucking tight bastards, because you know everybody's earning. If it's a shit job, you're earning 220,000 yen. So the old guy I'm working with tonight, his opinion on this house is they never threw anything away. There's no buzzer here. I'm going to ask for a baggy dog. Is that right? Baggy dog? Is that how they say it? Baggy dog, dog baggy.悪いけど持ち帰りですけど。あ、かしこまりました。ありがとう。Yeah, I think probably. I know when we first came here, we met this friend of a friend, and they were a couple. I think they were, I don't remember, one or two kids. They lived in an old house in Okazaki, which is quite a ways from Nagoya. Thank you. And I think they paid 30,000 for like a complete house. And also I know someone that's living free because he's a cunt. He is paying the insurance on the house while he's living there. That was the look when people give me the look. We are getting there. Thank you very much, young ladies. I had free rent for 2 years, maybe even more. But I think I had free rent most of the time I was here. For the first 2.5 years, 3 years. And the rent in the first building I stayed in, the rent was 400,000 yen a month. And the shacho of this company, he rented 2 of these apartments, but you know they were as business expenses. So he had 6,000 employees, and he was taking like fucking 10 or 20%, 10, 20, 30% of their pay. How much is that a fucking day? I think they used to get 14,000. They used to charge 14,000 and they get 10. So you get 4,000. Imagine getting 4,000, 20 million fucking yen a day. You'd still have to like come, you know, I guess you can't just move into an house because the neighbours will fucking speak up, so I guess you need to have some kind of agreement with the owner. Which I don't think is a bad thing if someone's living, you know, if someone's living in an empty house that you don't use. Well, I've got my friend Ed, I almost said Ed then. My friend Rick, he's 67 now, and he is his place costs him 100,000 yen a year. So should Rick pop his clogs, I might see about going there. This is a really cool setup. Maybe 2 or 3, was it 2 rooms upstairs, 2 down. I met the guy. He's a nice guy. He owns some kind of. They make software for the machines in the supermarkets. So I went there recently. I took away a lot of these machines, but I don't think it's possible to don't think it's possible to resell them, so I scrapped them. And the problem, like, people were reselling them on Yahoo auction, but there was very little bids. In fact, there were no bids on them. And they were very expensive to ship, so, because they were very heavy. So I don't know whether to go back to the house and do a bit of work or go home. Have another 6 o'clock start. Johnny, you've got to sort that fucking wife out. Well, tell her you're fucking off back to Canada. Or you're going to open a shop in Iwakura with Gary. Ah, Gary. So at the moment I'm thinking about renting a fucking covered truck for next week. And put... So I've got a warehouse, but the warehouse is a right fucking mess. And if the owner found me putting fucking stuff in the warehouse, I don't think he'd be very happy. One more for the road then. Just one more for the road. I'm clicking on the fucking phone. That just shows you how adept I am. Is it actually fucking shit or what? I went down to Shikoku. My friend took me, the karate sensei. 4 of us went down. Watch a dog fighting competition. Thank you. I don't know, that sounds like that. That's just like that girl who was in the bloody. Can't be her though. Let's have a quick look, see what's happening with the COVID in Japan. Because we don't want to see it's in fucking America or Europe, because it's a fucking nightmare. Yeah, let me just go to TikTok. It is taking off again as I suggested. Shut up, you cunt. So, in Japan, there's 3,000 cases. Let's see what is in this area. Yeah, it's taking off again, as you can see. You see that? So it was down to 140 yesterday in this area. Now it's back up to. Do you think cold weather really does affect it? If it is cold weather that affects it, then we should be. Then surely it's not dying. So if it's not dying in the cold weather, then most of it is getting transmitted by touching things. You know, like door handles, bar tables, furniture. That's got to be the explanation. Simple as that, you know. To tell you the truth, I haven't seen them doing it recently, but there's some restaurants, gustos I see, and they're going around constantly wiping fucking surfaces, wiping doors, wiping door handles. I know, I'm glad it's nothing compared to the. Don't get me wrong, pal. I'm not fucking jealous. I'm very fucking happy. And I think maybe sometimes you can get a bit complacent when it's like that. Yeah, like when I go out, usually when I see people, it's like 99% of people are wearing masks. Yeah, you're probably right, because they can't administer the vaccine quick enough. Now, there's one thing I can't understand. Why has it got to be 2 jabs? Is it because they get so much money per jab? That's another thing, is it? They need personnel to fucking administer the jabs. I think if I won on the lotto tonight, I'd finish this job, what I'm doing for my friend, and then I would go and stay in a hotel at Nagoya Station. A really nice room, nice shower, TV on the wall, internet. I'd be as happy as fucking Jack. And you might ask, who is Jack? I have no idea. Yeah, well, you know, like there's a lot of famous actors, and they used to live in a suite at a hotel. Even that American dickhead he lives in a suite at a hotel in Tokyo. The guy who dyed his head dark hair, blonde. The only thing wrong with that hotel though is that they don't allow people up to your room, which is fucking nonsense. Wow. All those people went. Is anyone still there? So I have got Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I've got 6 days to finish it. Is anyone there? Please let me know, because I went, was switched off for a while. And if not, I'm going to switch it off. Important. Important. Oh, let me close this.